There's a game that has stood the test of time, played by millions, tweaked and re-released across nearly every platform, and still just as addicting today as when it first came out. Tetris. But here's the question. Why is Tetris still the best puzzle game ever made? Think back to 1984, Soviet Moscow. A young computer scientist named Alexei Pajitnov was tinkering with a program, simple falling blocks that you could rotate and slide into place. He called it Tetris, combining tetra, the Greek word for four, with tennis, his favorite sport. What began as a mere programming exercise quickly exploded into a worldwide obsession. Overnight, basic shapes on an Electronica 60 became the foundation of a gaming legend. On the surface, Tetris doesn't look like much. 7 geometric shapes, a single screen, and a blink and you'll miss it drop. But therein lies the brilliance. From the very first piece, you understand what to do. Stack, clear lines, survive the rising stack. No tutorials, no loaded narratives, no hidden mechanics. Just view the blocks and an empty well waiting to be filled. What makes it extraordinary is how those minimal rules spawn infinite possibilities. Place one block and clear a line, and you get a surge of satisfaction. Nail 4 lines at once, Tetris, and it feels like you've cracked the system. That feeling of accomplishment, that tiny rush of dopamine, is baked right into the core loop. Every single clear reinforces your sense of agency. Then comes the smooth difficulty curve. As the levels increase, the blocks fall faster. You're forced to think ahead, make snap decisions, manage space, and stay calm under pressure. There's a moment when the speed picks up so much that you can no longer react. You must anticipate. And in that state, your mind and the game enter a flow, a harmony of perception and action that only the best designs can evoke. And let's talk about the music. That catchy Russian folk melody doesn't just play in the background. It sets your heartbeat. Its tempo mirrors the urgency on screen. When the blocks fall slowly, you hum along. When they drop at breakneck pace, the tune injects pure adrenaline. It's a perfect example of audio and gameplay synergy. Tetris also shines through its universal accessibility. A 3-year-old can pick it up and stack blocks. A pro gamer can compete in high-stakes tournaments. There are no levels you can't reach, only challenges you choose to accept. It adapts to your skill, pushing you further without ever feeling cruel. Every session, whether 5 minutes or 5 hours, feels fresh. Over the decades, Tetris has inspired countless variants, color matching, physics blocks, VR puzzles, but none capture that original purity. When you launch Tetris Effect or Tetris 99, you still feel the same heartbeat of those original 7 shapes. The simplicity resists overcomplication. It's a testament to elegant design. You never need more than the basics. Beyond gameplay, Tetris has seeped into our culture. Lines of fallen tetrominoes have become metaphors for life's surprises. Speedrun records make Guinness Book headlines. Art installations mimic the falling shapes. Even NASA astronauts have taken Game Boys into orbit to play in zero gravity. That's more than a game. It's a shared global experience. On a personal note, I first fell in love with Tetris on a cramped school bus. My Game Boy battery was dying, the scratches on the screen making me misplace pieces, yet I couldn't stop. Every time I got close to topping my high score, my thumb hurt more, but the pull was stronger. I'd stay up late chasing that perfect run, willing myself to learn each tetromino's quirks, mastering rotations, and discovering new stacking strategies. And those moments, when the pile towers above you, the music races, and you only have a couple of moves left, are terrifying. It's a panic you willingly seek. You know death is near, but you also know that extra line clear might just turn the tide. That tension release cycle is pure game design gold. In modern times, competitive Tetris leagues push players to juggle pieces with superhuman speed. You watch them maneuver 2 wide combo traps or execute perfect T-spins, and you wonder how they keep their cool. Yet when you return to the classic, you realize that it's not the tricks that matter. It's the core loop of stacking, clearing, adapting. And over 30 years since its birth, Tetris remains relevant. On smartphones, it's a timeout filler. On consoles, it's a showcase of high-definition effects. In VR, it surrounds you in a spectacle of falling blocks. But through every incarnation, the heart doesn't change. The game still asks just three things: rotate, move, clear. Why does it endure? Because it taps into something fundamental: our innate desire to organize chaos, to see order emerge from randomness. We live in a world that often feels messy and unpredictable. Tetris offers a playground where, if you think clearly and act decisively, you can always restore balance, line by line. So here's my invitation: revisit Tetris. Load up the classic on an emulator or grab the latest release on your phone. Set yourself a simple challenge: clear 100 lines in under 10 minutes, or try a no-hold speedrun, or build the tallest stack you can without topping out. Push yourself, feel that flow, and remember why this little game has captivated us for decades. If you're a puzzle fan, Tetris is your North Star, proof that the most enduring games aren't built on complexity, but on elegance and heart. It's a reminder that great design is timeless design. Tell me in the comments, what's your Tetris story? What shapes your strategy? And what high score haunts your dreams? If you enjoyed this deep dive into gaming's ultimate puzzle, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and ring the bell for more retrospectives. I'm Retro Gamer. Keep playing, stay curious, and may your next drop always clear that Tetris.